Well, life moves pretty fast nowadays, and the precious time we spend with our kids seems to be shrinking. And while the way children are raised is changing, core values should remain the same. Child care expert Dr. Jean Clinton hit the border city to promote that message, speaking with everyone from teachers to parents. Stefan Kachmar has more.
Due to social conditions, raising kids has changed. The aim is to help Lloydminster continue to be a great place to raise children.
The time we spend with our kids is so much more important. How we interact with them is so much more important than the junk, the toys, the acquisitions. We are the best brain builders for our kids.
Parents are now working more than ever, forcing kids to be more independent. Some parents, like Lola Palick, mother of 4, says kids run the house.
Bringing somebody in like a guest speaker to say, you are the parent and, you can raise kids and kids can turn out great.
Dr. Clinton has another valuable tip for parents.
Listen more than you talk. Try and read your child's cues. Listen to them. Don't immediately jump into, well, this is what you should do.
Families are encouraged to take back their time with each other and should be spent in a fun environment. Stefan Kachmar, Newcap News.
Often referred to as a silent killer, carbon monoxide is a deadly gas that is both colorless and odorless. And now that the temperature has dropped, furnaces and gas-burning fireplaces have been turned on. That has fire officials urging homeowners to install carbon monoxide detectors. Naramanisa has the story.
Carbon monoxide detectors gives your home an extra level of safety, added with a smoke alarm.
An added level of safety that could mean the difference between life and death. Carbon monoxide is extremely dangerous as it's an odorless, colorless gas. It cannot be detected by humans, only by a CO device. Anyone exposed to the gas will feel ill.
You may feel a headache, dizziness, sick to the stomach, nausea, and in severe cases, you may shortness of breath.
Fire officials say there are many ways you can protect yourself from carbon monoxide poisoning. Make sure heating appliances are in good working order and are installed in well-ventilated areas. It's also recommended you get those appliances tested every year. Don't run a vehicle in a garage attached to a home to warm it up. Move it outside. It's best to install a CO alarm on every level of your home and to test it along with your smoke alarm monthly. If a CO leak is detected or if someone falls ill suddenly, get out of your home immediately and call 911. In Canada, there are approximately 1,000 reported CO poisonings and 250 deaths each year. Fire officials want those numbers to come down, saying the only way to do so is to equip yourself with the proper tools. Naramanisa, Newcap News.
A local success story to tell you about now, reaching the Earth's outer limits. One of the vendors at this year's annual Christmas Expo sold a product that's pretty unique. Trails and Buffalo Sticks is a company that sells buffalo jerky. But what's really special is the company's product will soon be enjoyed by astronauts in outer space. The company based in Turtle Lake was contacted by NASA over a year ago. They say they were interested in the product and wanted to test it out.
As to what would be good snacks to take, and some random man by the name of Jeff from Edmonton entered our product and they tested it, and it was one of 12 chosen in Canada to go up.
Wilkinson says the product will be on the mission with Chris Hadfield, who will be the first Canadian astronaut to command the station.
It's really hard to wrap your head around because I cut every single stick, and so I just can't even comprehend that it's going to be eaten up there.
Wilkinson raises buffalo on her farm and says her product is not only homemade, but healthy for you.
And buffalo is just a really good meat. It's low in fat, it's high in protein, high in iron, and we wanted to create something that's a little bit different and a little healthier than a lot of the jerkies out there.
And as a whole, officials at the Expo say this year's show has been deemed a success. On tonight's edition of Retrospect, this week from the archives, Brian Hardy tells us about a meteor that streaked across the sky, and a new cab company pulls up in the border city.
This week in 1988, a classy new cab company cruised into Lloydminster.
The owner of the newest entry in the taxi business thinks his company is going to do fine in the Lloydminster market. We felt that there was room for 2 cab companies. We decided to start one here. We've decided to go with our drivers dressed in uniforms. We decided to use Cadillac vehicles. A few of our company policies, one is that our drivers aren't allowed to smoke in their cars. We're hoping to be able to provide a clean, prompt service for the citizens of Lloydminster.
It's November 20th, 2008, and the area was abuzz after the night sky turned briefly into day.
A possible meteor lit up both the sky and the telephone lines in Western Canada around 5:30 earlier this evening. Callers from every part of the province called in to our Newcap station Lloyd FM about the flash of light.
Yeah, we were driving just northwest of Marwayne, and it just lit up just like it was noon in our vehicle.
I was just unhooking my trailer at work, and it went over top. About 30 seconds later, you could hear a big bang and feel a rumble in the ground.
2 miles probably north of River Course, and it lit up our whole yard. And after that, there was like a really large, loud rumble. We went outside, and it was just rumbling really loud.
The fact that there has been some reports of sound is encouraging because for a meteorite to actually make a sound, it means that that has to have survived long enough to enter the lower part of the atmosphere.
Heather St. Amand, Newcap News.
Join us next time when eager meteorite hunters have a field day. I'm Brian Hardy for Retrospect, this week from the archives.
Retrospect this week from the archives is brought to you by Webb's Ford. Worth your while to drive the extra mile. Webb's Ford in Vermilion.